So after removing the module out of the box, that's the speaker box. So this is how the module looks like. So if we know this is having no audio on the speaker, so when you put a signal, there's no signal coming through, but the unit does switch on. So what I decided to check is, seeing that the unit is switching on, which means my problem is not on my switch mode power supply, or it's not on my amp module, because I know most of the JBL, if the amp module is faulty, the unit will shut down. So I went straight to the preamp side. So I've already removed the screws, as you can see. Okay, just move this aside. Okay, then we can be able to see our preamp side. If you have a close look, you can see these components blew off. So what we're gonna do, I've downloaded a circuit, but I couldn't get a direct circuit for this. I got instead of a EO612, I got a 615. It looks similar, so I'm just gonna check the values of these, and then if you look carefully also, you can see that's bent, also that's bent. So let's just look at the values and replace those. Most likely I may have to replace these op-amps. I'm sure they are op-amps. I'll just check the number and confirm. See if we can find R35 in here. There we go. There's R35. From what I'm seeing there, it's a 0 ohm, so it's more for protection. So let's look for R56. If you see, we got R56 there, which is 5.49. R21, which means will be on the opposite side, and then R39. Then this R, that's 56, 77, 39, and 21. So let's see if we can get those values, and then we can see if we can replace. Let me just move this a bit. Okay, let's look at R40. So as you can see, it's 5.49K. So which means I can assume that also this one is faulty. As you can see, it's reading 58 ohms. Read 5.49K, which is 5.5K. So which means this is also faulty. So we're done with that. Firstly, let's also measure the value that we changed. I think that we didn't measure them. Those 5.4. Okay, so we change. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's reading low. That's reading low. Okay, that's reading very low. That is fine. That's low. That's low. So from the circuit, I can see they're coming to these op-amps. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this op-amp out just to see if it's got any influence on the reading that I'm getting. Let's measure and see if those values are still low. 2.7, 2.7, which is fine because these are all in parallel, so this is fine. 5.6 and 5.6, so that's fine. So I will say this op-amp is having an influence on that. I don't have this op-amp in stock, so what I want to do, I will order and then I will carry on with the video afterwards. But for now, I'm just gonna have to remove them. There's definitely a problem with these op-amps, but from what I'm looking, that damage that happened here, I was more likely knew that this would have also been affected because it was such a big flash. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna order these parts and then I will carry on with the video after I receive them. Alright, so I've finally received the quad op-amps. So I've ordered 4, but I will only need 3 here. So I've concluded in the previous, when I was checking it, when I was doing the fault finding, that both these op-amps somehow they were affecting the resistance. I'm just going to put the IC on and then we can see if we can able to test the unit and see if it will come right. Okay, let's put the IC. I'm just going to assemble the unit and we can see if we can test it and see if it's going to have some signal. I'll go this part. It goes there. I'm just going to put 2 nuts just to hold it. Okay, let's bring our speaker in here and let's see if we can test it. Yes, we're going to adjust the camera nicely. Okay, let's see if we can power it up. Okay, unit is on. So the unit was switching on, it's just we're having an issue with the audio. Let's see if we're getting something. Okay, let's check the channel 2. Without so thank you so much for watching this video, and please do like and subscribe. If you got any question, you can leave in the comment. I'll try my best to answer you, and please enjoy your day and have a good one. Thank you so much.